Welcome back, Frankomaniacs, for part 4 of our Repacked Wax box opening video. So far, we're still at only one Frank. Let's hope we can get at least one more. Alright, let's go. Pack 1. Alright, we got Mark Newfield, Giancarlo Stanton, Heritage, second Don Mattingly, Reggie Sanders, Johnny Walkenfuss, Garth Yorg, Jim Abbott, Vance Law, Lance Mullenix, Indians leaders. The Twins leaders card from, this is 87 tops. Oh, no, it's not. 86 tops? I think the 87 Twins leaders has Frank on it. David Segui, Mike Stanton, Milt Wilcox, Rich Montalone, and Fred Stanley. Ooh, unless I missed something. That was, other than the Don Mattingly, not a great pack. Pack 2. Ooh, the first 91 Fleer. Frank Thomas. Wrong Frank. But Hall of Famer. Steve Bry. Wayne Gross. Yeah. It's an old 81 Fleer checklist. Yeah. Ray Quinones. Pee Wee Reese. Unfortunately not vintage. 60-year anniversary. He's Hall of Famer, I think. Mark Lemongello. Looking quite, I don't know, high or something. Steve Balboni. Tom Gordon. Frank Castillo. Wrong Frank. Barry Jones. Gene Walter. Pat Burrell. Mike Sharperson. And Benny Santiago. That's the third one of those, I think. All right, pack 3. Adrian Beltre. That name sounds familiar. I do not know the newer guys, but I think he's a Hall of Famer. We'll put him there. Joe Coleman Jr. and Joe Coleman. Don't know either of those. That's before my time. Tommy Lasorda, manager Hall of Fame. Possibly player too, I'm not sure. Bob Sykes, Craig Wilson, Rudy May, Greg Harris, Alex Trevino, Bobby Bonilla, Tim Raines, Hall of Fame. That's the second Tim Raines. John Moses, Mike Scott. That's at least the second Mike Scott. Greg Briley, and Brian Hunter. All right, we got Alvin Davis, Chuck Finley, Joe Nolan, Cal Daniels, Mike Flanagan, Bob Welch, Freddie Benavides, Pete Filson, Mike Torres, Rick Sweet, Dan Pasqua, Scott Gereltz, Steve Lake, Herm Winningham, and Chris Steins. Wow, that was a stinker. All right. All right. Bobby Munoz. Eric Soderholm. Is that Dion? Primetime Deion Sanders. Baseball football crossover. Mike Marshall. Mark Langston. Doyle Alexander. Sid Fernandez. Greg Hibbard. Brian Clark. Bucky Dent. Jim Gantner. Chris Singleton. Terry Mulholland. John Stearns. And Larry Bradford. Ooh, man. We are on a dry spell. All right, 4 packs left. Can we get one more, Frank? I'm stuck. Whoa. There we got Whitey Herzog. Hall of Famer for a manager for sure. Let's see, is this a... I have no clue what year this is. Way before my time. That's pretty cool. I'm going to give that one a ding. Jack Perconte. Danny Tartable. Steve Trout with his shades. Jeff Zahn. Donnie Scott. Brett Boone. Mike Gallego. Randy is ready. Billy Ripken for the second time. Nelson Norman. Joe Lefevre. We got a Texas Rangers card. Davey Lopez. And Jamie Wright. There we got Keith Hernandez. Oh, I forget if he's in the Hall of Fame. Cody Hewer. Jeff Zahn. John Russell. Lenny Dykstra. Wayne Tollison. Jim Sundberg. Tim Hudson. Thick Boy. Mark Kotze. Kevin Appier. Denny Martinez. Ted Martinez. Jim Gantner. Mark Portugal. And Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. It's a pretty nice 80 Eddie Murray. Two packs left. All right, starting us off, we've got Sherman Obando, Bambo Rivera, Alan Trammell, Hall of Fame. I don't think so. This guy, I'm pretty sure, is in the Hall of Fame. Mariano Duncan. Mario Guerrero. It's a Mario hot pack. Sammy Stewart. Bryn Smith. Alex Trevino. Dave Revering. Steve Chitrin. Mike Redmond. Ramon Martinez. Omar Moreno. And Rance Mullenix for, I think, the third time? Whew. All right. We need one more Frank. Last pack of the box. Charlie Huff. Dinged up. Horatio Pena. Harvey Haddix. Way before my time. Looks like a 61. Pretty cool. Put him up there. Mark Bailey. Eddie Whitson. Alex Bregman. Bobby Witt Sr. Gene Larkin, Barry's brother. Lance Parrish. I think I decided he was a Hall of Famer. Richie Zisk. Jason Grimsley. Luis Gonzalez. So, yeah. Sticking to Orestes Destrade. John Russell, and last card, Derek Bell. All right, guys, tell me, what'd you think of this box? We got some decent cards. We did not get $100 worth of cards, which I knew we would not. And we certainly did not get $100 worth of Franks. Only one, but at least we got one. So, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. All right. I'll see you guys next time.